If I just say he owns more farmland than anybody else, that sounds ominous. Then I say, oh, but he owns less than 500,000. He owns not even 250,000 acres, and there's 911 million acres of farmland. Does it sound like Bill Gates is taking over the food industry? Does it sound like Bill Gates is going to be running the world soon because he owns $245,000 acres worth of farmland when there's 911 million? And Bill Gates is just over there. But you know what? People can just throw that out there. They go just make statements and just run with it. Bill Gates is going to kill us all. And let's just pretend for a moment. Let's just pretend that Bill Gates had the ability to just buy all the farm, all 911 million. Bill Gates has got it. And now Bill Gates is going to sit there and starve us all to death. Do you really think we're going to sit here and let that happen? Do you really think the American people are just going to sit on their hands while some nerd is not going to let them eat? Like they're going to, oh man, we haven't eaten, let's go plant some food. And they're going to go out there with their hoe and their rake and their shovel and their seeds and their water and start digging. And then Bill's going to pull up in his pickup. Old Farmer Bill. That's my land, boy. Get off. And they're going, oh, sorry, Bill. Didn't realize that you own this. You should. I own it all. It's all mine. I bought everything. You can't do anything on my land. Look, that's the most ridiculous thing. Just think about it logically. In this hypothetical make-believe world where Bill Gates owns all the land, we're all just going to sit here and starve to death while Bill just finally. Well, he might jab us with a needle. He might give us a virus on our computer. But people just take heed all things that are spoken. They just believe every word. And then they just stay up at night and there's, oh, Bill Gates is running the world. Oh, Bill Gates this, Bill Gates that. And people just get spun for a loop by this kind of stuff. He owns less than 0.03% of the U.S. farmland. He doesn't even own a tenth of 1% of the U.S. farmland. And yet he owns more farmland than anybody. And it doesn't even make up a fraction of 1% of how much he actually owns. So you see, when you actually look into it and it kind of takes the spin off of it, it kind of just makes Bill Gates look like the harmless nerd that he is.